For a minute. There we go. There we go. Now the sound is
Are we
back.
live?
Yes, we are live now. We can hear.
Oh
yes.
Nuckies.
Sorry about the delay. But yes, I am joined today by Kogasa and Minky for Ventangle, a new RPG system by Ryo Kamiya, the author of Necronica, Maid, and Golden Sky Stories. And
I never heard of Golden Sky Stories, actually.
You never heard of which one?
Golden Sky Stories.
Oh, Golden Sky Stories is fantastic. It is turn that up a little bit so I can turn it down on my end. Go here, go there. Significantly down. That way, you know. Okay, as I was saying, so Ventangle. You want to run down on what Ventangle is like? Ventangle. Thank you for the follow, Kaylee.
Oh yeah, everyone who was on my stream will pick the book club tomorrow. Yeah. The book club tomorrow. Sorry. Ah.
Yeah, no, don't. It's fine, Minky. I mean, things happen. People forget when things are gonna be. Don't worry about it.
I'm so sexy and stupid. I'm sorry.
Do not worry. Do not worry.
That's why you're upside down. This is why you're upside down, Minky. It's just this is your punishment. But like I said, so Ventangle. Where were we? We were talking about Ventangle. We were talking about these things. Do you have the roll 20? You have the roll 20 link, right? Mink,
yes.
For the dice rolls.
I'm in the thing right now. Yes.
Good. That up on my end. Just works. Excellent. And so, how about we start off by introducing y'all's characters?
Our characters? All right.
Yeah, sure. Let me just set the scene real quickly. And for that,
let me open my character sheet. so I don't.
I can go first
yes.
if that would be.
I mean,
no.
I'll set the scene and then y'all can introduce, because that makes more sense.
Sure,
Yeah.
that'll work
Anyways,
for me.
It's another night in the ward. Another night in the Fallen Special Ward. Granted, this part of town, it's always nighttime. The sun never reaches here. That's why they call it the Twilight District. And a little shop. In a little shop. Little shop we have. In the front of a little shop. You're waiting by the staircase that leads up to the office on the second floor. After all, you've gotten a message from this place's proprietor. Somebody mentioning that this, in his words, that some inbred claiming to be from the Yae family fucking up his streets. And because of that, his girls are too afraid to go out, and nobody's buying either. He needed a special kind of help. Somebody to get rid of this problem. No, not the Yowie family, partner, not the Yowie family.
The Yae family is
the Yae. Yeah. And so he needed the special kind of help, just to make sure that they wouldn't interfere anymore with business. And so, as you're waiting there, maybe sitting at one of the stools for this, sitting at one of the stools. Think like a sort of gas dust, because that kind of help exactly. Just sitting at one of the stools or something. It's, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's an ice cream shop. It's an
ice cream shop.
Yeah, You're sitting there, off to one side, like by maybe at a stool, maybe somewhere, basically close to the stairs that lead to the upper floor office, waiting for somebody to come down and call you up. Because he needed this, in his words, literal motherfucker off of his turf so that he could get back to business.
He's so cool.
How much do we know about the Yae family?
So roughly speaking, y'all know, you know who they are. You know that at least the rumors about, that at least rumors that they practice a sort of incest by, eugenics by incest.
No, okay.
Yeah, and they are Taimanans.
They hate, they despise Fae, gods, and the like. Yes,
I'm going to toss a glance to my compatriot here on the side. Upon hearing Yae family.
Yeah. Like y'all saw the request before, and that's why y'all are here.
Yae.
Yeah.
Yao, no.
The Yaoi family is another family entirely, if you get my drift.
Yeah. So anyways, like I said, that's the scene, y'all. It's basically this it's basically an ice cream shop that's a front for this guy's other business. And he needs you to take care of somebody who's interfering with that other business. Somebody who is coming through harassing clients, and has even gone so far as to attack some of the girls when they go out at night. Well, at night. I say night, but when they go out.
I wonder what they use for the creams for ice cream.
So, that's your scene. What are y'all thinking?
I don't want to be here.
Well, it sounds like a way to make money, and I'm not gonna argue with that. But I am worried a little bit about the kid beside me. I'm going to look at Pinky's character.
Oh no, because my character wouldn't be by themselves. My character's a duo. Remember?
Yeah. But you're still a kid to me.
Oh god.
So.
Shall we introduce ourselves?
Yes.
Then?
Shall.
Yeah, you go for it.
Alright, then. You'll see a man, an old man in fact, around age of 50s, 60s. which is strange in this part of town, considering that immortality is one genetic edit away. He's dressing finery, just normal type of tuxedo and suit, and carrying a gentleman's cane. There's a curious skull on top of it. He, or rather, my arms are made of metal, and I have a strange-looking face that's just a little bit too pale for human beings. In fact, you would know me as an automata, a type of combination of technology and magic. Indeed, I'll introduce myself as Old Man Henderson, a former cultist that once worshipped a certain deity, but don't worry about it.
Oh.
And you, little girl, and little girl say friend?
Oh. Little is definitely a word that would describe her, but not in the common sense of where you would use that. You see, a doll-sized creature flying, maybe a good, I don't know, 5 foot off the ground. With you can see their butterfly wings, not butterfly wings, their dragonfly wings, flapping about, making a very like light buzz. It's a changeling that has communed with the pixie, causing them to be, well, a pixie. I posted a picture of my character in the.
Oh yes, I remember that actually. I put that on Twitter, and I was like, I mean, you sent that to us as well. That was actually fantastic art.
Thank you.
He really is amazing, yeah.
It's a fantastic bit of art. So, like I said, we have Old Man Henderson, we have a pixie, and
well, there's more, and well, this pixie is right beside a, well, I wouldn't say freakishly tall, but a very tall man, with like crimson red skin, and a pair of horns adorning his head. He seems to be very stoic in his mannerisms, and he is shirtless, but his pants definitely match the pixie's clothing.
So, is there
And, oh yeah, and I forgot their names.
yes,
Their names are respectively Licorice for the pixie and Ray Data for the Oni.
yeah. So we have Henderson, we have Lycoris and Radiata, and like I said, they're just waiting down in what looks like an ordinary ice cream shop by the somewhere by the stairs leading up to its upper floor. Eventually, sitting around there, they finally do. Somebody finally comes out. A rather rattled-looking succubus who is very visibly armed and has more than a couple bandages running along her, more than a couple bandages visible, an obvious sign of her, shall we say, of the attention of this problem your client wants you to solve.
Hey, there's a lost kid here with me. You wanna buy her ice cream or something?
Yo,
Oh,
you're talking about me?
Aren't you lost?
How old are you? How old do you think I am?
Listen, kid. It's been a while since people ask me to figure out the age of a kid.
I'm 122. Fuck you.
Oh, okay, this is legit. Yeah, okay, whatever. Still a kid to me.
Fuck you.
eventually though,
And say,
seeing the two of you bickering, she's like, "Okay, look, get over yourself. Look, get over yourselves. Get up here. Get up here. Two
Wait.
Horns is ready to see you now."
are you saying that I'm going to be working with this kid and her guardian?
I mean,
Are you serious?
my boyfriend.
Alright. Chill,
She's like
chill.
she
You
like
just see
slightly
this succubus-
elbows.
You just see this.
yeah,
you
she's
see
flying.
this- You just see this
No,
succubus
go
just
on.
like die.
Ah,
This is who he hired. And he's muttering under his breath like,
Yeah, she
and
look
you
at
see, again, you see
sits
her
on
like
Radiata's shoulder.
waving for them to follow.
Yeah, she's just
her up.
texting.
Yeah. You see her just wave up for them to follow her.
yeah, I'll follow. Giving it a
Yeah,
shake of my
sure.
head.
I'm on Radiata's shoulder, and we're just going.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. As you come up the stairs, you find yourself inside a rather large and open office. On one side, in its center, a desk where a corpulent brute of a man, or I should say, an oni, is waiting for you. Everything about him is large, tall. He's fat. His horns are inlaid with gold. His horns have been obviously inlaid with gold, and he has stuffed himself into the ugliest possible suit that you can imagine. This man, this oni is here. He is huge, and as he sees you come in, he's lighting up a massive cigar, something that's like 3 to 4 times the size of what you'd normally expect a person to be smoking. So, you're the ones who responded to my request. Well, you know the idea. As he finally lights the cigar, the room just fills with the smell of smoke.
Yeah. Like Chris says, it's like a puff of smoke just like blows in her face, and she's like engulfed in it.
Yeah.
I'll tap my cane on the floor a little bit and conjure a little bit of like fresh air around the tiny pixie. Just for her. And
Yeah,
I guess for her Oni as well. Or whatever. The big guy.
The room fills with smoke. He lights his cigar. So, you're the ones who responded to my request. As you know, as you can guess, as I said, this motherfucker, this literal motherfucker, has been interfering with my business for too long. You can see just by you came in what happened to Salem. She's hardly the only one to receive that kind of attention. Hell, I'm surprised he hasn't put any of my girls in the ground yet. Considering that the guys are supposed to be known and renowned for their ability, for their hatred of anything even remotely inhuman.
Nope.
So, like I said, you two are going to get rid of him for me. I don't care how you do it, but I want him gone. You understand?
Sounds like a plan.
You mean us three, right? There is 3 of us. At least, if my math isn't wrong. Well, 2.5, depending on how you count the small one.
You see him just take another long drag from the cigar. Oh.
He just like you can hear like Licorice say just fuck you too.
Yeah, Licorice. Eventually, his attention turns to see Licorice on Radiato's shoulders, like, oh,
yeah.
Oh.
She just pops out.
Ooh.
I'm the one. Radiata is just like my +2.
And eventually, he's, well, take care of this, and don't worry. Naturally, you will be paid for your services.
Alright then. Well, I'll do anything for money right now, so we have a deal.
Before you go, I did mention who this. I did not details about it. You see him pull an envelope out from under his desk, and envelope out of his desk and open it up. Next thing you know, he pulls out a photograph, a photograph of this person, and you see a shock of just crimson, of just bright orange, like caution orange hair, coming up from this person's head. He looks, dressed in what is very obviously body armor.
I see. A same
You
prince.
disease. And you can also see along with that, his face is just riddled with pockmarks of from like little pustules, suggesting all sorts of hideous diseases that have infested his body. Obviously, very obviously a product of this insane, the insane eugenics program that the Guy family is reported to engage in.
So this is our friend that we need to take care of. Yes?
Yes. He,
The Christian's gonna. Oh, go on.
Let me just find a good photo of this, actually, because I do need a good photo for this. I'm just grabbing a photo because I have the image, but I don't have it saved, so just hold on. I think this will help people understand what y'all are dealing with here.
I imagine like Goku, but like sick.
No, it's even better than that. It's even
Okay.
better than that, Kogasa.
I'm imagining, I don't know, Charles III, like levels of inbredness.
Yeah, no, that's kind of the level. I mean, it's obviously managed somewhat, so it's not like the worst, so that limits the worst of these things.
Okay, so it's not a lyrical cultist.
Yeah,
okay.
But you can definitely see this man is, this man is still nonetheless very heavily riddled with diseases and such that suggest, that his heritage is, that
his genealogical tree is a fucking circle.
His family tree is not exactly the most. His tree is not exactly the broadest. Now I'm gonna just get this image so y'all can see what we're dealing with here. My castle. Huh. Go. And this is, for those of you here, this is what he looks like, by the way. Just like I said, like a shock of orange hair. Frankly, just, a look of just utter disgust and contempt on his face as he is, but at the same time, his body, his face riddled with little, like I said, little just signs of disease and other deformities. Nothing, like I said, nothing major, but very obvious that for all the effort put into it, like I said, his family tree is not exactly the broadest.
I don't see the image.
Yeah, did you post something?
Oh, let me get that extra thing. Shit, I keep forgetting. There we go. There we go. I can't believe I forgot I swear to God, fucking OBS.
Bro,
I keep
please.
forgetting, you have to cut to the next thing to make it visible.
You're on studio mode, right? So.
Yes, I'm on studio mode. So yes, that's what y'all are seeing. That's what he looks. That's the photo. I see him lay that down.
This is definitely one of the men that has ever existed. Yeah.
After he after he puts the photo down, he can pull something else out of the envelope, and it's basically a map of the area, showing places that he's recently been to, places he has recently brought his own little insane brand of, shall we call it, I guess you could call it justice. Areas, circle areas where people have been attacked, areas where he has, either vandalized or destroyed properties belonging to this person, or attacked one of his girls. Fucked up. These are places he likes to frequent. Like I said, I can't have any of the girls out there right now. But something tells me he's gonna keep looking, gonna keep poking, gonna keep prodding, gonna try to find where I might be coming from, where I might be holding up. I don't need him. I don't need him finding me before that. No. Check these, start here. Check these places out. See if he's around. And when you do find him, like I said, I don't care how you get rid of him. Just get him off my turf.
Okay.
Well, that's fun to know, but let's talk payment a little bit, shall we?
Oh yeah, money. I like that.
Don't worry about the money. You'll get your money. 100 credits each. But
alright, that's 300 for the three of us. Sounds good.
Yeah, but only thing I'll say is I need proof that he no longer be.
All right, I think my boy here, he can take care of some dumb loser with a knife.
Well, I'll take care of the problem one way or the other. And I'll watch over the
Excellent.
kid as well, I suppose.
Excellent. In the meantime, I do have a couple of leads for you to look into as well. Perhaps ways to know how he got here. He pulls out the envelope. He pulls out a list from this envelope now, and on it you see a pair of names, one of which is circled in particular. Talk to these. They might know how to draw him out.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the list of names then.
On the list, like I said, on this thing you see several names. Many of them crossed out. Some with little, like a medical sign. A couple, like one even with a one even with a skull and crossbones on it, suggesting that something particularly bad might have happened to this person. It's obvious that whoever these people are, initial relationship to Warren's had with him was less than friendly, but in his desperation, he is looking for any sort of help he can find to deal with this person from the Yai family.
Listen, when a person is looking for a changeling, a fairy, against the Yai family, you know what they're desperate.
I really don't think we're gonna have to look like that far.
Yeah, we have good lure here at least. I'm looking at Licorice. That's the lure.
Oh yeah.
So,
oh yeah. A fucking Barbie doll is gonna start undressing.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well get started. After all, every minute he's out on the street, I'm not only losing money, I'm losing face.
Oh.
And in this town, that's just as valuable.
Yeah. As long as we get paid in the end, I don't give a shit about your ass.
Right.
You'll get your money. Just go and get rid of this fucker for me. Then
Yeah.
See Salem, the battered succubus, gestures for you to exit the office.
Oh, right, Salem. 3 ice creams, please. One for the kid, one for the big guy, and one for me.
I'll kill you.
Tell that to the
actually
people
kill
up
you.
front. Tell that to the people.
Yeah.
Can you even eat as a fucking robot thing?
Don't worry. Half of the face is real anyways.
Okay.
So eventually, she just has enough. She starts shoving Radiata.
Mm-hmm. I'll just calmly walk behind the group of misfits.
But it's just once the doors close behind you, you now have to figure out. Now you now know target. What to look for as far as the target goes. You know his habits, and you know that he is particularly fond of going after attacking changelings and other. Changelings
Yes.
and such.
Changelings. Yes.
No, we have 2 right here. All right.
Yeah.
Changelings
gonna
or
have
fae.
to,
Does Radiata count as a changeling? I actually don't know. He doesn't. He isn't.
Well, he's still Fae. He's still Fae, and as
Yeah,
far
he's
as
Fae.
the Yais are concerned, they're all the same. They're all the
Okay.
same. And the only thing they're good for is to be. Like I said, they're kind of racist. Like,
Okay. All right, let's do some racists.
I'll turn to Licorice for a sec. Hey, girl. Licorice,
Which
right?
one, Toaster? Yeah.
Let's exchange our phone number a little bit so we can keep in touch for the next while. Well, we're on the job, shall we?
She's like she's doing like the Valley Girl, like chewing bubble gum, and she's just like,
Nice.
yeah, sure, I guess.
All right. You have a phone, right?
Yeah, duh.
Just
she
making
has
sure.
She's been texting like this whole time.
Yeah. Okay. Seems legit. I didn't know the main phone that small, but that's not a toy, right?
Sometimes she'll send something on her phone, and like Radiata will pull out his phone, and he'll like do a little chuckle and just put it back in his pocket.
Alrighty. So here's my contact info. I'll pass through my number.
Passing over your contact info, you exchange information. That way, just in case y'all have another job that you might want to solicit each other's help for. After all, what's each other's help for? After all, in the ward, you can never have too many.
Yep.
Sometimes those
This
friends
is
might
one of my
occasionally
first
be
jobs,
enemies
so yeah.
too.
Hmm. So, Licorice.
Yeah.
What's your plan for the investigation?
My plan. Well, my plan is we'll find the guy and we'll take off his skin.
Well, that's one plan indeed. But
Yeah.
listen, I need to visit someone first.
And she
And
just
that'll
fist
take me
bump,
a
like,
couple hours. So why don't we move independently for next, like, say, 3 hours first? I just
Okay.
got some phone numbers to call.
yeah,
You
sure.
wouldn't mind, right?
You kind of
So-
stink of like oil and
So
stuff. So yeah.
y'all are splitting up. If y'all are splitting up. Y'all splitting up. This is like stuff you're gonna do before you actually like meet the guy, just get prepped and such. Which one of y'all do you want? Which one of y'all wants to go first, or y'all want to do like that?
Shall I go first, Len?
Sure.
Oh, you
sure.
can go first.
Okay.
I'm less
I-
familiar with the system, anyways.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to call my contact, a cultist of who belongs to the Church of Holster, and just call him up and just make some friendly, chit chats
Yeah.
and
okay.
visit
Eventually-
the guy.
Oh, is there anything I should know about this cult? By the way, you mentioned them as your contact, but I don't know anything about like their demeanor and such.
He's a nerd. He's a tabletop role playing game nerd. He used to come to my shop a lot before my shop burned.
So he's basically you in real life.
He's my customer. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
And we used to be a bit of a friend and me situation.
Yeah. Okay.
As I
kinda
go
know
to
what-
another
I kind of know what
church.
we're working with. Okay. So
Well, that's
phone starts ringing. Phone's ringing. Eventually he picks up though and is like, hey, been a while since you called
Hey,
last time.
shithead. Hey, shithead, you still alive?
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
fine, asshole. After all, I'm the one that actually has a place to live.
Well, listen, how sweet was that part of it?
I have
Six more than two.
and a roof.
Oh, imagine. Listen, buddy.
What do you got? What do you need?
I need a favor. Let's go over to your church and let's talk over there, yeah?
Sure.
That kind of favor.
Sure, fine.
The usual kind.
As long as you
So we'll meet up.
Okay. So,
Mhm.
how's I was gonna ask something. First of all, like transportation wise, how does he get there?
Oh, I'm going to walk because, money.
Money just poor as shit. All you can afford to do is. So it
Yep.
takes a while. It takes a while for Henderson to get there. By the time he does, you see this cultist waiting outside, obviously irritated.
Hey.
And
Hey, shithead. Good to see you again.
you're late. I was about to leave. I was about to bounce. Took you long enough.
Listen. An old man has to take his time. My knee is going to
Yeah.
break if I hurry. You
Your
realize?
knee is artificial. What are you talking about?
It's half real. It's still half original knee.
Yeah.
I think.
Why do you keep wonder? Yeah, I gotta wonder why you even keep it around. It's obviously slowing you down.
Speaking of slowing me down, I need a favor. The usual kind.
Oh.
The blessing of the King Yellow. I need a blessing.
Oh. Let
Yeah,
me guess.
I
You
hear
finally
possible charm.
so you finally got yourself a job, huh?
Yeah. And I prefer not to die,
Yeah, don't worry about it. Come on in. We'll get you sorted. Just make sure you don't tell anyone important. After all, it's not like I'll get in too much trouble, but I'd rather not deal with having to come after you.
Don't worry. We'll not be playing Call of Cthulhu anytime soon. Do not worry.
Yeah.
That would be problematic for both you and me, if you know what I mean.
As he leads you into a side room in the actual church itself, which, for all intents and purposes, is a fairly nondescript building. Not even nondescript, but by the standards of the ward, it's nondescript. After all, cults and churches are all over the place. It's not like anybody would pay any attention to this one because of who's behind it. Pulls you into a small side room where you see what looks like a ritual circle and all of its accoutrements already prepared. This room got, somebody paid, basically, as he's lighting them, he goes like, hey, somebody paid big money to actually use this room. You're getting lucky. You're getting to use it early. Besides,
Nice.
gives us a chance to use me a chance to check our work. Make sure that when a paying customer comes in, we'll actually get the job. We'll get it right.
Do not worry, I'm paying with my friendship. It's not enough. Shithead.
Where? I swear.
Don't worry. Next time we go out drinking, I'll treat you wrong.
Next
Don't
time,
worry.
yeah, I was gonna say next time you're buying.
Yeah, of course.
Run up that bill.
Of course. Now, about a blessing.
Yeah, for sure thing. Hold on. As he starts lighting them, as he continues lighting up the candles around the room and checking the integrity of everything that's been inscribed on the floor, you see him pull out a book. And as he runs through the book, he finds what he's looking for. Ah, here we are. So I need you to stand in the middle there and just don't move.
As per usual. Yeah,
Eventually,
I'm also going to not look at the book. That sounds like a bad idea.
Definitely don't look at the book. As you step into the center of the circle, you feel the room fill with color. This golden yellow dust as he continues to as he starts to read off some incantation from this book and getting as he steps around the circle, snuffing out the candles one by one, till eventually the only light in the room is from this dust. Oh shit, I need background music for this. I know what we're gonna put on. Why am I so fucking scuffed like this? But anyways, as he does this, you see this golden dust, this bright yellow light starts to slowly fill the room, brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And as it goes brighter, it also starts to focus, coming in narrower around Henderson until eventually there's this single glowing pillar of it that's just covering him and nothing else. The only light, the light in the room just bouncing off, reflecting off the walls. This, basically almost looks like stars all around him. Till eventually, you see the cultist snap the book shut, and then after a single bright flash, the light is gone. That should take care of you. Hey, looks like this room will be ready to go.
Nice. You do not need to pay me for your experimental
You're supposed to pay me.
ritual.
But you're supposed to pay us. Remember?
Do not worry, shithead. You get a drink next time. Thanks for that. I'll pat my friend in on the back. And just laugh a little bit.
Yeah. So does Henderson leave, or what does he do next?
I'm going to drop by the main church and give a prayer to Hoster, and then I'll leave.
Stopping by.
It's a former cultist, you understand?
Yeah, stopping by, you light a candle, you offer a quick, light a candle, you offer a quick prayer, and head out.
Yeah, I'll just look for
Licorice and
Licorice.
Radiata have gone. Speaking of which, let's see what they've been up to.
So, they basically share a brain cell. They're both stupid.
Yeah.
They have no idea what to do. They have no idea who to ask. Their best option at doing anything that accomplishes what they gotta do, it's just have Licorice just walk around, hoping to bump into the guy, and have Radiata maybe follow from far behind.
I know. Yeah,
It's
so
literally all.
Yeah, so Kagasa, his pride goes from 8 to 9. He also gets 1 barrier. Now, I should explain what each of these mechanics mean. So pride is effectively a character's health. For chat, pride is effectively a character's health. It's, might as well call it HP or whatever. It represents their mental fortitude, their will to keep fighting.
And barrier is just a mechanic. It prevents 1 clump of damage. That's all there is. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm just buffing up before level 5.
Yeah. So, that's
I'm
good.
full of berries.
So, Henderson's been buffed up, ready to go. Lycoris and Radiata are searching around. Eventually, though, Henderson, of all people, Lycoris and Radiata bump back into Henderson.
Oh, why? Hello there.
Hello. Hello, Mrs. Toaster. What's up? Did you find the guy?
Yeah, I make some phone calls and stuff like that. I'm ready to go. And you? What you looking for?
We went window shopping.
Last way to relax, I suppose.
I mean, what else are we supposed to do? I was hoping like he'd show up.
Going around the streets of the area, you see a few pairs of eyes, glowing eyes, peeking out from the dark. But rather than menace, only thing you can see in them is fear. Obviously, the person you're looking for, from the Yai family, has not been kind to the area. In fact, one of the things you'll see, hey there, Playtime, how are you doing? One of the things you see is that there are even a couple of buildings that have obviously been set on fire. They're burnt out facades, another reminder of what this person's been up to here.
Not a good place for window shopping, is it?
There weren't any good stores, yeah.
Yeah, seems like a bit of issues here.
Kind of a shit show, I gotta say.
Yeah. You gonna be alright, kid?
No, I'm all good.
Eventually,
I've lived with the Fae. Their pranks
eventually
are,
passing by an alleyway,
something.
you hear somebody shh, shh, hey, over here.
My head will turn unnaturally toward a direction as one of my eye glows red with LED lighting.
Off in a shadow, all you can see from there is a single eye actually. One eye obviously off to the side, the other one's glow not present, and a hand, and a bright green hand waving for you to come over.
Radiata is gonna go, and Licorice is gonna be like floating behind his back.
I will tap my king instead and make the person's area glow brighter, just so that I see who they are properly.
As the light... Okay, that actually... God, it's like super awkward me trying to do this voice. I'm so used to doing this in text, I feel like I'm leaving important things out.
It's fine. It's the best way to play stuff. I hate playing stuff with text.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's so hard for me.
Yeah.
I'm a dum. I like talking.
Yeah. I get it. Same here, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's just do the ERP right here, right now.
Oh no.
Mink.
TOS.
We're not doing. Yeah, TOS, Mink. TOS.
Tits and ass. That's what it means. TOS to me, it only means tits or ass.
Oh no.
But anyways, yes, no. So as you do that, you see what you see is that the figure that's been beckoning to you is actually much shorter than you might expect from the position of the hand, but she's standing on top of a trash can. You notice that this goblin has an eye patch over one side of her face, and a few fairly distinctive scars, particularly one that runs along her chest and obviously and looks burnt. The kind of mark you would see from a weapon that was specifically made to kill Fae. The sort of,
Damn.
Spiritual weapons. Artifacts. That makes sense. Do not worry, little girl. I am a bit old, and I do not have the eyesight, so I need a little bit more light to see. I hope you wouldn't mind.
At first, when the light comes on, she's obviously startled. She's thinking, "Oh shit, he's coming back." But as she sees that it's just you two, she starts to settle down. It's like, "Get me there, sugar. I know who you're looking for. Big, ugly motherfucker. Red hair, right?"
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically What's
Yeah.
the flavor town guy? What's his name?
Jokes. Yeah. Jokes.
Guy Fieri. Yes.
Yeah, like old Power Guy family. It's all the same to me.
Yeah. Well, he's been around here recently. I only just managed to avoid his attention this time. Last time he left an ugly mark. But
I can see that.
But I can tell you one thing. I can tell you for sure that he's probably gonna be back. After all, he remembers me. He remembers me being around here, and he's probably eager to finish the job.
Ah, so what you are saying is that you are volunteering to be a bait. How nice.
Not me, but the friend here. Perfect.
What
After
friend?
all,
I'm I'm really not sure if I take this as a compliment or.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
see, you see her just point up towards him, point up towards Lycoris. But if we're gonna do this, you're gonna need a change of clothes, darling. After all, something, with that get up of yours, it's so obvious. It would be so obvious to him what you're planning.
What do you mean?
And he'll
That's my,
keep a
that's my
wide
drip.
berth.
We don't have a plan.
That's my drip.
Lucky for me, though. Lucky for me. You see her like step off the trash can and onto like the ground level, where she, her top of her head basically comes to waist high on Henderson and Radiata.
Mhm.
Me, I have a friend who might just have something that'll suit you. As she as she like walks off, she waits for you to follow down the alleyway towards the back, towards the back door of one of the shops you saw that had been burnt out.
Okay, I gotta make the question: is there even a demand for like pixie-sized ladies of the night?
There for sure is. I can answer that
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, no.
Damn. Okay.
There's always, after all, not every pixie is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Well, physics aside, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing. You got that, not every pixie's a woman. Besides, not to mention, hey, even if they are, hey there, Kira, how are you doing tonight?
We're talking
Oh,
about
no.
like fairy fucking.
Oh no. I do say so for this.
Yeah, no. There's plenty.
I mean, I'm
There's
tasting
plenty of
what the fuck
buyers.
we're talking about.
Plenty of buyers. I said, not every pixie's a woman, and then sometimes, of course, you always got to consider there's girls who are into girls, etc., etc., etc. Basically, there is always demand for something. There's always demand for that kind of service. Doesn't matter
There
what size
is-
you are. Doesn't matter what shape you are.
In the character creation, there was an item called a void hole, and I don't want to think about that anymore.
Yes. And of course, but basically, it doesn't matter. What matters is there is demand. There is demand for ladies of the night of all sizes.
Hey kid,
Okay.
why don't I wait outside for you while you do your business in here?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it will be a little bit awkward for the old man like me in there anyhow.
Yeah. Just hang out with Radiata for a second.
Yeah, just like give us a
So,
text
like,
if you
or-
need us to pass you out, right?
So, opening the door, you see her. Open the door. You see the goblin. Goblin waits for you to come in. Don't worry about her. She'll take good care of you. Real good care. The room in the back. You can sort of see through a cracked open door how bad the damage inside the front is, but the back seems to be largely intact. Waiting off in one corner, lit by a small cheap lamp, is a massive woman. The lower half of her body that of a giant spider, and a set of strings between the forward limbs of her lower body, being worked into what is obviously supposed to be an article of clothing. So,
Whoa.
you're the one Two Horns hired to take care of our problem.
Yeah, and I'll flex like
It's
she'll
scrawny.
flex
if
her
you ask
muscles and
me.
be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, bit scrawny if you ask me.
I say as I'm the side of a fucking water bottle. Oh yeah, I'll beat you up, bro.
Lay off her, Ari. Lay off her, Ari. Besides, she's got a pretty big friend of hers waiting outside. You are too nice for your own good. See the spider woman just roll her eyes. Anyways,
bitch. Just like mouth, bitch.
Anyways, our friend here needs a new outfit. The kind of thing that'll make her look like one of us. Get our friend out here. To come and pay a visit. After all, every trap needs bait.
I thought you were peeing for real.
God damn. Yeah, I can hear that as well. Damn it, Kogasa.
I legit thought you were frying chicken live on stream.
No, it's just tea. I'm having some green tea right now.
Good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. As this massive woman, as Ari looks over like Chorus, you feel her stand up off of her haunches and come in uncomfortably close. The thread between her hands stretched tight as a sort of tape measure, wrapping it around like Chorus's waist. Actually, no, holding it tight and looking down at like Chorus. Okay, grip.
Okay.
No, seriously.
Okay.
Look, it's
a,
fit.
I'm wearing a tube top. It's I really just gotta like pull this button off.
Yeah. Anyways, after like Chorus strips down, you feel her wrap this thread around first around her shoulders, then her waist, her hips, then stretching
Do I post
it
the
to
naked reference though?
No, don't post the naked reference, Minky.
Okay. You're the one who undressed me.
and as she does all these things, you see her just going around rapidly, in rapid fire, one after another, taking measurements, and with another set of her limbs, holding another, and then with her actual arms, holding a pen and writing down what each of them is. So you can't see any visible markings. The experience here is obvious that she knows just by sight what she's looking at. I think I know just the thing for you.
Can I dress up now?
Yes. And
Okay.
so eventually you see her. Thank you for the follow, Kira. So you see her eventually pull back. You see her eventually pull back and gesture. You can dress back up now. You can get dressed again. This will only take a moment.
Okay.
As you
Everyone's
see her
so mean to me, and you see like her fat.
As you see her just like rifling through various things, bits of cloth and such. You hear what sounds like a sewing machine even start running. You hear a sewing machine start running. Obviously, she isn't just pulling anything off the rack for you. This is something she's making specific for the chorus's thighs, shall we say?
Yeah. I doubt she'd have something
Eventually, though, she comes back, and what she comes with is described as almost a variation on the outfit like Chorus is currently wearing, but much, much more provocative. Much more visibly meant to attract the eye meant to visibly accent her physique and draw the eye towards certain details. The jacket doesn't close fully. It's just it opens, showing her figure to anybody that's looking, and the boots are now accompanied by a set of socks that go up through her thighs. The sort of wear that, once again, one would associate with a lady of ill repute.
I have the opposite of ill repute. I've only had one boyfriend my whole life.
Put on the outfit, darling. It's
Okay.
just for it's for the job. You'll be you'll be fine. Besides,
Okay, can I keep this?
it's got plenty of pockets in it to keep your gear in.
Okay.
Looking inside the jacket, you can see exactly what she's talking about. They're obviously designed to be hidden away, but there are several places, pockets to put a weapon, put explosives, I could
Damn.
put a hand grenade in them. In fact,
Gotta
Pockets
blow
like-
myself up.
well, not even a hand grenade, but relative to her size would be a hand grenade, as well as a very cleverly sewn in pocket for the gun that Ari spotted after she commanded Lycoris to undress.
Okay,
Like I said-
fine. I'll worry. I'll worry. Oh, she makes these like stupid noises.
Damn. And so now dressed in her outfit as the bait for the trap, the goblin leads you back out. Gestures for you to head back out. You know you owe me for this. You know, Ari's obviously not talking to Lycoris. Talking to the she's talking to the goblin. I got one. Never mind. I got one. You owe me. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know you owe me for this, Janine. It'll be fine, sugar. Besides, once these take care of our problem, I'll be able to get you. I'll be able to help you plenty.
Sick.
So eventually, like Chorus comes back out to see Henderson and Radiata waiting for her.
I don't know, just like pulling the dress out of my butt cheeks.
Hey, y'all got a fishing rod so we can dangle the bait around a little bit?
I'm gonna kill you.
Save it, you. After all, we got her dressed up, but now y'all gotta find out just where the hell he's gonna be. That means.
And then it's killing time.
Making yourself visible.
Alright, so about a fishing rod. I'm kidding. Do not worry.
I'm pulling out my phone.
Oh god. So eventually though, like I said, like Chorus, you know, like Henderson would probably be best for Henderson to stay out of sight. While like Chorus goes out, you know, posturing, looking like she's soliciting.
I'll have to draw this now. Fuck you.
Don't worry. I will play the role of a pimp. Do not worry.
Oh no. Actually, if you wanna come off as the pimp, Kogasa, I actually just realized what I can have you do here.
Oh no.
I have you roll karma for negotiation just to be, to come off as convincing.
What's my starting karma?
Your starting karma is 2.
2? Alright.
Yeah,
Let's go.
2.
First karma check. Do I even know how to roll? That's the funny part.
Yeah, you gotta do slash, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, no,
That's higher than 2.
higher than 2. Okay,
I mean, isn't it like literally impossible to get less than 2?
You can fumble.
You get 1-1. Yeah, you can get 1-1 fumble. But yeah, no, you're fine. Okay. So
It needs to be a
1, 4,
pop.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pass. So people around, they don't suspect anything about Henderson. After all, his formal attire and the cane all come together to create the image of a rather convincing pimp, especially when seen next to like Chorus in the outfit and her getup. As a few people pass by, you can see nervous and confused looks on their faces. Perhaps people that
pimp,
might have
a bodyguard, and a where?
Yeah, but anyways, I know people who might have otherwise solicited those services, but with the recent attention that this pest from the Yai family has been delivering the area, nobody wants caught off guard, and so they just keep passing by one after another.
Licorice turns to Brigitte and is like, bro, am I not sexy?
Come on, for this.
I'm not saying I would say yes, but I mean, come on, I've expected at least one fish.
Well, we are dangling the bait, and now we're just waiting for the fish.
Eventually, though, as potential prospective clients pass by, Lycoris starts to feel a very unpleasant a very unpleasant feeling behind her, as if there is someone in particular watching them, waiting, just waiting.
It's like I'm back home and my mom just saw me get home.
Yeah.
No.
And if you want to know if you want to see who it is, Mink, I need you to roll karma for perception. Spot who it is that's looking at you.
Okay, how do I do that?
Lycoris, do that.
2d6.
You just need to not roll like a 2. right now, anyways.
There you go.
Okay, good, perfect. And that's when you see him off in the corner across the street, squatting, a look of an almost rabid look on his face, a grin, almost a grin of sorts, as if he's been bored this whole time and finally gets to see some action.
Oh, by the way,
Man.
Minky,
Yeah.
add 1 to your karma for making
Add
a
one to your
karma check.
karma. Add 1 to your karma.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The more karma checks that you do, yeah.
Every karma check you make, you gotta add 1 to your karma unless there's
okay.
And so and you see him there just grinning, rabid, as if he's been waiting for this sort of moment. A knife in one hand, and a small drone floating behind his shoulder, the gun sticking off the bottom of it. The man you've been looking for this whole time.
Well, that was easy.
Because I'm hot.
So, God damn it, man.
Good bait. Good bait.
You know, eventually, you know, he doesn't seem to be moving at all, as if he's waiting for some sort of cue. But eventually starts towards you. First blending in with the crowd, trying to, you know, not sure if you've seen him or not. But once your eyes finally do meet, breaks into a sprint, charging towards the two of you, knife in hand, trying to grab Lycoris.
Wait, I have a video for this shit.
Oh, you do?
I do. I have a video. Actually, I have a video that's perfect for this. Please let me find this.
Okay. As for Old Man Henderson, Henderson will get in the way of the charge and last a little bit.
If you want to get in the way, Gossip, if you want to get in the way, that's gonna be like an athletics karma check.
This is the video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't play it on stream.
Okay, let me mute the tab. Jeez.
No, because of the song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just muting the thing.
Yeah. So anyways, like I said, charging towards you. Let's see what that. Gossip.
Let me go to the thing and do a slash rule 2.6. That's a pass.
Oh, perfect. Yes. And so, as he's charging towards Lycoris, you see, as he's charging towards Lycoris, Henderson blocks his way. Does he do anything in particular, just like try and particularly like slow him down or stop him?
早瞧 no pass! I
Can
scream. I'm like match
Can I
tap
just, like-
into the ground.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
I fire attacks at the guy. Just straight up, I'm attacking the guy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So shoving him over. You strike him with
'Cause
the
what
side
I-
of what you're
I
saying.
know,
Bud?
but do your thing, dude.
Okay, shoving him over and striking him with the cane. With his cane, Henderson shoves the guy off into the alley, back into the alleyway. Rolling and scrabbling along the pavement until he eventually hits the wall. Getting up, you see him just got that look on his like, I see that. I see you bastard. See, I haven't cleaned entirely yet. I guess I'll just have to fix that.
Bitch, you ain't got my money yet.
The drone hovers up, the drone following behind him eventually hovers up. And so, by the way, now the fight starts. And you are at close range to start in this, the side of this alleyway. And so it's who wants to go first, Lycoris or Henderson?
Let's go over a little bit of combat first.
Okay, so combat in Ventangle is very quick, very swingy. The fundamental thing here is you have couple things you do. Whenever it's your turn, you can either make an attack, or you can make an attack, use a spell, and as well as move. I think you can do all three in one turn. Can you, Hogasa?
Yep.
Yeah. So you can use a spell, make an attack, move, and to move you need to make an athletics karma check. Whenever you make an
Only
attack.
if you are in attack range of someone.
Oh, only if you're in attack range of someone? Okay. If you're in somebody else's attack range, you have to move. You have to roll a karma check to move. On the other hand, as I said before, then you have one of the other sort of dice checks in this game, which are level checks. And whenever you make level checks, your primary roll the same as what a karma check, except on top of two dice, also add your level as a modifier. So instead of just rolling 2d6, it would be in your case 2d6 plus 2.
Mm-hmm. Unless you get any other modifiers, well, that's good.
Yep. Unless you have any other modifiers, it's 2d6 plus 2.
Mm-hmm. So what's the basic of combat? Combat goes by sides. So players go, and then the enemies go.
Yeah, players, then
There's
enemies.
no initiative. We decide who goes first and who goes second.
Yeah.
So it's up to you, Binky. How do you want to handle this?
Yeah, do you want...
Okay, I
us
have
to go
one
first?
question.
Yeah.
If I wanted to use my contacts and like my ruffian contact, can I do it like mid combat? And does it count as an action, an attack, or something else?
You didn't spend any... Sorry you spend time with him. Because, I mean, your contact is Radiata, who's right there.
Yeah.
He was probably peeking as you were getting changed.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
So, yeah, no,
Normally,
that-
to activate your contact, you need to spend a bit of time with them.
No,
We are assuming that you have done that. That's why I went
Yeah,
to a
we're assuming
church,
we've done that.
basically.
Yeah, no.
With
why we
my
went to
contact
church.
power.
Yeah,
I
and that's what
see.
activates that.
My
Now-
guardian event.
Now, the battle is joined.
We are
It's time for the main event.
Okay, so is this climax already, or?
the way?
Yeah, I would say it is. I mean, we had the segment where you went to the Treasure House, and they had the segment with Minky with Lycoris getting changed, which I think I might have messed that up. Yeah.
It's a little bit fast for climax, but let's go. For climax
little
is
bit-
the
little bit
terminology.
Yeah, climax terminology for like the big fight.
And we are currently in short range instead of close
Short
range.
range.
Yes.
Short. Yeah, because it's 0, short, middle, long, isn't it?
Yep. And does the guy have any range attack?
Yes, he does.
Alright, so we are in range right now.
Yeah, you're in range right now. So, like I said before, who wants to go first, Kogasa or Minky?
Up to
go,
Minky.
yeah, go first. No, I want to see how it goes.
Alright. Oh, I'm going
Okay.
to cheat, however. It's not fun.
How are you going to cheat?
Alright. I'm going to tap my Tian onto the ground twice.
Okay.
And just like stare at the guy, grinning a little bit. The skull is going to glow and fire magical missiles at the guy. I'm going to activate a spell, Mana Bolt. And one
Okay.
target receives 1 damage of any type.
Okay,
I may use this power and be wrong. There's no check. So he's going to take 1 damage
so
automatically.
that's 1
Faint.
damage, 7. That goes down.
Twinning spell. I'm going to cast a spell again, so he takes another 1 damage. I'm just going to laugh and stand my ground.
Anyways, wait, start
As
your
the-
blasting.
As the
Yeah.
bolts strike him, as the bolts strike him, it's able to deflect 1, but it hits the drone instead, causing it to spark and fly a little erratically. And he looks over at Anderson, slightly angry. So you're not going to go down quietly, are you? Well, that just makes things fun for me. You see him like pull
Oh.
out, you know.
Oh, is that how you want to play? Oh, okay. Fine. I will approach the guy. I will walk closer while laughing. Yeah, I'll make my athletic check then.
to move or
Yeah, to move into 0 range.
okay. And that that's a
That's a
pass.
7. I'll pass. Yep.
So moving
And that's my
closer to
turn.
him. Turn? Okay.
Yep.
As you move in close to him, as you move in closer to throw rain, closer to him. Is that your entire turn?
Yeah, that's my entire turn.
Okay.
You saw
So
everything.
now it's your turn, Mink.
Okay. I'll be honest, I am not sure what I can do.
So like I said, move. You're in range, so you'd have to make a karma check. You have, like I said, if you want to make an attack, that's a level check. And do you have any?
Yeah, but I don't know where my attack's at. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, your attack is. It's the magic attack. You're at short range, right?
Not sure.
Mickey also have a
Sorry.
magic pad, so that's a short to middle range.
Yeah, you're in short range right now.
Okay.
So you can attack right now, which would just be 2d6 plus. It would be a 2d6 plus 2 roll for you.
Okay. By the way, I have advantage. I have
Oh.
1 advantage.
So that
Yeah,
means
due
that you
to
get, if you want
change
to
the-
use it, that means you roll an extra die.
Oh.
That would be 3d6, and then you take the 2 highest.
Okay, let me do that. Flash card. 3d6. 10.
damn.
So 5 and 3.
5 and 3, which is 8 plus 2 is
Plus 2.
10.
Yep.
That's 10. Turn.
And then
Because
can I
it's
use
gonna-
the twinning spell?
First I gotta roll the
Twine
opposed.
spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no.
shit. Oh shit. So you see him. You see him raising the blade and swatting away. Swatting away the attack. Swatting away the bolts that you fire. How does the magic attack on her end work?
I type stuff on my phone and it comes out.
Okay. So what is she typing into it?
I don't know. She's typing the code of like the magic thing, and like I don't know, sucking her mana. I guess.
Yeah. Anyways, so the shot.
I'm sorry. I can't elaborate like a whole lot of. I'm still like kind of lost of how like the words work. I'm sorry.
So basically, it's magic. You ain't gotta explain shit.
Okay.
As long
Yep.
as- yeah, it's magic. You ain't gotta explain shit. The world.
Yeah, she uses her flip phone and like she types like the spells she want to use like something, and she just points
Yeah.
them. I let's just say she points them at people and it comes out.
Yeah. So like, what does it look like? Like, you can describe. I mean,
Um,
it's not like
It
only,
open. Okay, so since I'm already taking a lot of inspiration from that. It like when she types the code, like there's like a seal, like a symbol that shows up like in front of the phone, and then the magic just comes out of like that symbol. That like it's like a hologram.
Okay, so as the spell comes out from her phone, from behind her phone, you just see him swat it away before he comes in. Before the drone comes in and fires off a burst of shots at her, and that will be unfortunately you. That is 2 fate damage. So your pride goes from 8 to 6.
Was that a lot?
It's a bit of damage.
Bit of damage. Yeah, no. Basically, like I said, you went from 8 to 6. It was 2 damage.
Kid, are you okay?
She's
Ah,
speaking
the
to
kids.
us.
The kid will be fine.
And now he's going to use a spell on Lycoris because although Henderson is there, he just sees Henderson as a nuisance, an obstacle. His real prize is to purge the world of this unclean fairy that's floating before him. And Mink, I'm gonna need you to make a karma check, athletics.
I'm sexy.
Don't worry, if you die, I'll avenge you.
11.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, you see what looks like a glowing lasso. So a glowing lasso comes out, throws out a glowing lasso from one of his gauntlets. But as it's trying to snatch itself around Lycoris, she's able to dodge it, and he pulls it back empty. His face twisting angrily as it does.
I gain 1 more karma point, right?
Yes, you do. You think you keep trying to escape me. I don't like that.
I think I'm hot and sexy and you's a bitch.
Oh, shut up. You're just another fairy. Another stain on this world that needs to be cleansed. I'll take care of you soon enough, though. Don't worry.
You need to cleanse your gene pool. Fuck you.
And you see the drone. And you see the gun on the drone start winding up again. You're ready to take another shot.
My turn?
No, because I mean, if you use the spell, that means you can still attack, right, Kogasa? I remember that.
I see, of course.
But
yeah.
I can't use the twine. I couldn't have used the twine spell then, right?
Only if you use a spell.
I did,
Only
but
if you
didn't I use the spell?
No, you
The
just
thing
made an
that you
attack, you just made an
used
attack.
was the attack with a magic attack.
Yeah, that's not a spell. Spell is a separate thing. A spell is.
Oh no, I know, I get it now. I get it now.
Yeah, you got it now. Good. But sorry, like I was saying. Now, and so the gun on the drone starts winding up, ready to open fire, and as it does, and then after a second, it lights up again. You know, it lights the area up again. Now you need to roll 2d6 plus 2 as well, Mink, because that's, again, it's an opposed check.
The guy's full firing on Minky. I feel bad.
Yeah. Squid Game.
Good game, you motherfucker.
Rip.
Yup. You're lucky that's not a
I'm
gap
died.
bonus. No, you're not dead, but that's another 2 damage you have to take. That's like, it probably goes from 6 to 4. Now it's Kogasa's turn again.
Hey kid, you doing alright? Ah, don't worry, I'll finish this. Alright, I'm gonna pull no punches then.
Oh,
If that's fun.
lovely.
Everyone's so mean to me. My ass will be.
Lovely.
I'll whip my gentleman's can and take out the skull, exposing a tip, a
Ooh.
electronic tip, and I'll stab the guy with it using my Electrigger.
Ah.
Electrigger is a
Oh.
spell, deal 1d6
That's-
faint
oh,
damage to
1d6
one
damage.
target.
Roll that shit.
There is no check, so it's just damage.
Oh, it's just, yeah, but you gotta roll the damage because it's 1d6.
Yep. In addition, due to cyber arms, I do a +1 damage for any
Oh,
faint damage
boy.
that I do.
Oh, yeah. Roll
So it's 1d6 +1.
Roll it. Roll it.
5 damage.
Damn. 5 damage. That's
In addition,
impressive.
twinning spell. I go to twin
Oh,
spell I use and do
boy.
that again. I go to zap the
Oh,
guy until he dies.
Boy. Wow, that
Well,
was
not
quick.
die.
Well,
Yeah,
that
wait, did he
was
die?
7.
2 damage. Yeah, no. That actually drops him. Because,
I'll try
yeah.
and crack his
you
arm.
see him, you see this man just like fall over, fall over onto his
Down,
knees,
cur.
howling in pain as the lightning just courses through his body. As the electricity courses through his body, his body, his muscles losing control, spasming, as he is just, there, and as he's there, just, again, howling. Who are you? What have you?
I'm just a
you?
poor old man. Do not worry about it. I'll kill him a
I
few more
am-
times to keep him
I
quiet.
am Jair Margarita Manuel Heitor Paulo Antonio Luis Afonso Caio Cristiano Danilo Edvaldo Yai. How dare you? How dare you do
Thank
this?
you.
How
Enough.
dare you degrade me like this?
I'll shove my can down his face and just like crack his jaw and just enough, lad. Kid,
Eventually,
what do you want to do with him?
With the blow, with the blow, you see him just come. You finally do silence him. The pain too much. Between the dislocation and the pain, he's unable to speak, unable to form words, as he's just there panting, ragged, immobile.
Oh, yours,
And
kid.
then, and then I'm gonna snap my my fingers and I'm gonna be like, Radiata, beat him up. And Radiata just mounts him and just starts like pummeling him.
Continues like the chorus's tiny fists hardly seem to be having any effect, but the
Oh no,
insult is definitely-
Radiata's the
Oh,
one.
it's
beating him.
Radiata's. Oh, it's Radiata's punching him.
Yeah, his mouth. Yeah,
Oh, so you
he's
actually
pounding on
heard.
the guy.
Yeah, no, pushing the guy to the ground. Radiata just starts wailing on him. Each blow taking another, each blow to his diseased face, taking another chunk, taking another chunk, making him look even uglier than he did before. His entire body jolting every single time Radiata hits
Try to
him.
keep him alive. Maybe we get more money if we just give him to the guy.
You know what? Fine, sure. That seems legit. Omen Henderson was just shocked. Anyways, good job out here, kid. You you okay? You took a few hits there.
Oh, she says coughing blood, like dying on the floor. Like
Oh,
in
no.
the Ancha pose. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just Radiata, pick
I'm
me up.
guessing like Chorus is in rough shape here, just from the hits that she's taken.
Yeah, Radiata just like scoops her like from the ground and like holds her in his hands, like in the cup.
Well, let's take the garbage back to the client, shall we say? Then,
Yeah.
Lend me a hand, if you will. I'll take the feet, I guess.
Yeah. So
I'll track a
eventually
guy.
Radiata-
I'm sure Radiata can carry both of
Yeah.
us. She just
Yeah.
like
So
puts the
eventually-
guy like under his.
Radiata just looks over at like Chorus, just like, I got this. You know, like his eyes
Nice.
just like, I got this. And he like lifts the guy up very ingraciously, throws him over his shoulder in a fireman carry before, you know,
Good.
gesturing for Henderson and Lycoris to follow him.
That's good. An old man like me can't carry too much, you see.
I'm just gonna sit on like read out his head. Like I'm gonna use his horns as like handlebars so I can sit.
Handlebar.
Yeah.
Handlebar.
No, anyways, that's what I said. Y'all are returning. Y'all return to the shop, but obviously, when you get there, you see Salem waiting outside, along with Janine, both of which wave for you to come around with them. After all, a body coming through the front door is not a good look.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, where's my ice cream, girl?
Salem just glares at Henderson. I told you. That's something. Ask at the front. That's not my business.
Yeah, it's all some business for me.
But eventually, though, they lead you to a back door, which leads back into the same staircase up towards Two Horns' office. As you come up, you see him there, a look of visible relief on his face when he first sees Jair on Radiata's shoulder. The problem that he's been suffering from so much, obviously out of commission now. Well,
Is your guy? Yes. Or did we beat up the wrong guy?
no, don't worry. You got the right man. You got the right
Okay,
man.
good.
Now, before we finish this business, the payment, if you will.
Don't worry, it's right here. You see him hold up a pair of cards, each one with a little QR code on it. And
Here?
Yeah, one for each of you, remember?
There's 3 of us, if my math isn't wrong. I might be old, but I'm not senile. I point to
don't-
Licorice, and the big guy, and then myself. 1,
You
2,
try-
3.
You trying to play me for a fool? I know
It's
those two
fine. Radiata is
know
part of my
those-
soul. We're effectively
I know
a
those
single
two
part.
are an item.
Yeah.
Don't get greedy.
It's fine. We're used to it.
Alright, fine. Not my money anyways. I'll take it 1 card, and toss it to the pair, and I'll take the
Oh,
other one myself.
I already took a photo of the QR.
Well
Yeah,
then.
the code on it. The code as the code on it scans, Lycoris can see. Lycoris sees a little notification coming up saying the money's been deposited, and that it'll be available to her in a few hours.
Mhm.
The
I'll
symbol-
take out my old phone and start taking a picture of the QR code slowly, like an old man,
Yeah.
properly.
The same in both
Let's see
cases.
here.
The same image of a god's face, who's of a god who has decided that they'd like to be in charge of. They'd like to be in charge of at least some of the reward's money. Pops up with the same notice about money being deposited and be available in a few hours to each of you. As the but looking over the battered body of the perpetrator, Two Horns stands up, walking over with the cigar still in hand, before taking it and setting its lit tip on the forehead to wake the unconscious man up. Ah! What? Who are you? What do you want from me? I see you're the one who's been causing me all this trouble. Now, unfortunately for you, I can't just kill you. The family would come looking, and I've already had enough trouble from one of you. But I think I know just what to do. Eventually, Two Horns waves towards Henderson, Lycoris, and Radiata. Head downstairs. I got business with this one. And don't worry, anything you want down there is on me.
Nice. Well then, let's go, kiddo. Let's get you some ice cream.
Yeah, let's go. And she just like dashes like flying.
Salem is like, Salem and Janine are just waiting down there. Salem still has that look of annoyance on her face. Janine looks but at the same time, both her and Janine are visibly relieved. And as you head out, you can start to hear a series of dull thuds. The sound of obviously a fist striking flesh. As Two Horns takes his frustrations out on Jair.
Hey, that's not our problem. We are paid, and we're done here, I think.
Yeah,
You
I
did
don't care about
good.
this.
You did good, Sugar. You did good. As you see,
Nice
as you
and
come down,
business. Oh.
Janine hands a hands Lycoris's old clothes back to her. It's like, here. You didn't think I was gonna throw these away, did you?
Oh no, yeah, those are expensive. Thanks.
Anyways, plenty of girls out there now owe you not just their lives, not just their jobs, possibly their lives. And I'm pretty sure Two Horn, once he gets through taking out his frustrations, will be a much happier man.
Yo, kid.
Yeah. What is up, Toaster Man?
It's good to do business with you. If you got any more easy job like that again, just let me know. You have my contact numbers.
Okay, thanks. As she says, like it's just battered and bruised.
Yeah, don't die out there, okay?
I'll try.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and as Lycoris takes her clothes up, she notices a couple of very nice, couple of conveniently placed things in there for her. Obviously, a set of, obviously, first aid supplies, as well as a pen, and like a, like the insulin pens or the EpiPens.
Yes.
Something to take the edge off the pain.
A jet syringe.
Drugs.
Don't worry, Sugar. Off that, just your typical painkiller.
Thanks. I'd say, how big is it though?
It's proportional to her size.
Okay, good.
So it's like an EpiPen, but sized for.
It's the size of a fucking pinprick.
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
Ari's got all kinds of interesting. Takes care of all of us after all.
It's funny none of them commented on my belly tattoo.
They're used to it. Besides, Salem's it's normal to them. That's why.
Yeah. Ah. All right. Now, what do we do now?
I mean, here's the thing: taking care of the problem, got paid, and I suck at GMing voice games.
I see. So, so this is where the ERP would start in a normal session. I see.
ERP starts every part of the game.
ERP starts if this was an ERP session, this is where ERP could happen. But this is not ERP, Minky.
Okay.
But
I'm not saying I want you guys making it sound like I want the ERP.
So, chat,
I mean,
this was my extremely scuffed attempt at GMing Ventangle. As you can tell, I am, unlike Minky here, far more used to running games in text. And so it was a little scuffed.
It's more fun being snappy, I think.
Don't worry, I sorry I stole the combat for the most part.
Yeah, you really did. I did not, really did not consider you at all in that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know you sent me the sheet that had all that in there, but I really didn't think about that because I was a little nervous about making something that would have been broken. But hey,
oh, yeah.
Hey, for a first time GMing a voice game, I'd say relatively successful.
Yeah,
and,
it's not bad. It's not bad. It showcases the system a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know who we're going to go say hello to. Because he is not doing this today, obviously. He's not doing this today, but he is also very fond of tabletop RPGs and is currently doing character creation for a very cursed system. So, everybody here, I'd like for y'all to go say hello. Say hello to Hal for me.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what is he doing?
He is doing
a celebration. He's making a furry character.
Yeah, he's making a character in a very cursed, in his words, libertarian furry RPG.
Oh, Dracones? Oh, here be dragons. Oh my god.
And there's the raid message, by the way.
Okay, this is legit. Fuck it, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you all for
Yeah.
coming.
Thanks
And
for
thank you so
coming.
much,
Yeah.
Monkeys and Furo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me, y'all too.
Thanks
Thank you
for
all.
inviting me.
Bye bye.
I'm sorry I was late.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.